Okay guys, today we're going to be talking about adverbs and adjectives. We're going to start with adverbs. Adverbs are a word, a part of speech that describe or modify adverbs, adjectives, or verbs. Adverbs, adjectives, or verbs. Some examples of this. She sleeps silently. What is she doing? She is sleeping. So sleeps is your verb. How is she sleeping? She sleeps silently. Silently is your adverb. When you can ask a question about an adverb, an adjective, or a verb, there is an adverb in that sentence. Silently describes how she sleeps. Next, let's look at an example that talks about an adverb modifying or describing an adjective. She is really pretty. She is really pretty. Pretty is an adjective that describes she. What does she look like? She is pretty. Pretty is your adjective. Well, how pretty is she? Really pretty. Really is your adverb. Really describes pretty. How pretty is she? Really pretty. Whenever you can ask a question about an adverb, an adjective, or a verb, there is an adverb in that sentence. The third example we're going to look at talks about an adverb describing another adverb. She runs very quickly. She runs very quickly. The verb is runs. How does she run? She runs quickly. Quickly is describing a verb, so it is an adverb. How quickly does she run? Well, she runs very quickly. Very is describing an adverb, so very is also an adverb, because adverbs describe adjectives, verbs, and other adverbs. Quickly describes how fast she ran. Very describes how quickly she ran. Now we're going to talk about adjectives. Adjectives also describe a part of speech, except for adjectives describe or modify a noun, so a person, place, thing, or idea. Adjectives describe a noun. Adjectives include age, how old or young something is, number, there might be 4 puppies, size or shape, is it big, is it small, is it round, is it flat, color, purple, blue, yellow, and origin, is it French, is it German, is it Chinese, and observations. What does that look like? Well, it's white and beautiful and pretty. So let's look at some examples. The ugly duck ran. The ugly duck ran. Adjectives describe nouns. The noun in this sentence is duck. The noun is duck. Well, what does the duck look like? It looks ugly. Ugly is your adjective. that is describing your noun. Duck. What does the duck look like? Ugly. Adjectives describe nouns. This next sentence says, there are 3 old cars parked in the yard. There are 3 old cars parked in the yard. Adjectives describe nouns. Cars is the noun of this sentence. Which words describe cars? 3, which tells us the number of cars, and old, which tells us how old, what the age of the cars are. They're not brand new, they're old cars parked in the yard. 3, how many cars are there? Old. What age are the cars? The next thing we're going to look at is a proper adjective. Just like you can have proper nouns, nouns with names, you can have proper adjectives, adjectives with names. Most proper adjectives come from origins, talking about countries, continents, or people. For example, Chinese checkers. The noun is checkers. The word that describes them is Chinese. Chinese is a type of person, so it is a name of a type of person. Therefore, it needs to have a capital letter. Proper adjectives are capitalized. Proper adjectives are capitalized. Another example could be African drums. Drums is the noun. What kind of drums are they? African drums. Africa is a continent, just like China is a country. Africa is a continent, and it is a proper adjective. Africa is a proper noun. So when you change it into an adjective, African, it will stay proper. Just like China is a proper noun. It's a country. So when you change it from a noun to an adjective, it has a capital letter. Another example could be